Hello everyone, and welcome back to Seasonal Watch. Today we're going to be starting my love story with Yamada-kun at level 999. Quite a long name. Now, if you're new here, welcome. Allow me to explain how things work. It is a timer reaction, which means you're going to have to use your own copy, and once I count down, you press play, and we'll be watching at the same time, like we're watching together. However, so yeah, you're gonna have the full reaction, everything that's happening in the episode. However, I understand if you like edited reactions, I do too. Which is why this is kind of like a mix. It is a time reaction, however, I also add some scenes here and there, which can serve two things. One is, if you're using your own copy, it will help sync up your version with mine to know exactly at what point I am. And two, if you're not using your own copy and just hearing this video, you can see at what point in the episode I am to be more clear of what I'm watching, reacting to at that moment. So, okay. Now, you're not new here, and you have watched other reactions before, please feel free to give some feedback of the changes I made this season. I didn't say anything last time with Hell's Paradise, but that's because I had no idea what I was gonna do. I was still went to edit after that and decided on what I was gonna do, so yeah. What do I know about this series? The rom-com? And judging from the title, at least one of them is a gamer. I don't know if it's both of them, if it's just Yamada-kun, the guy, or maybe even the girl, who knows. I'm guessing the guy's a gamer. Not so sure about the girl. We'll have to see. Because that kind of also reminds me of Wotakoi, which that was great. Don't know much else about this series. Like, I don't know if they're high school kids, if they're college students, if they're working adults. Probably not high school students, but kind of hard to tell with anime, you know? Anyway, I think I said everything I knew about the series. I explained how things work here, so let's get started, shall we? 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, the girl and the guy. I don't think that's the guy from the anime. The girl, I'm not sure. Maybe she is the girl. Akane. Oh, that's how we're starting, huh? She's just stunned. Wow, that's just horrible news to get. Up. That's right. I always forget to mention that I do not watch or hear the opening for the first 3 episodes or so. But you can also give me some feedback to know, like, oh, I can watch it already. There's no spoilers, or maybe stay away for a couple more episodes. Like, just give me some feedback, because I'm not watching or hearing the openings right yet. Just to get a feel of the anime first before diving to the opening with all that information it gives, because you know how openings and endings are always spoiling you with stuff. So yeah, with new shows, I always avoid that in the beginning for the openings and endings. What I do is look at this time over here to get an idea if it's close to ending, and I can go back to watching it. Now, it was around 40 seconds, so there's still like 30 seconds left of the opening, most likely. Something around that. So yeah. So what we started was with Akane getting dumped because the guy was interested in another girl. Kind of harsh situation to fall into. Yeah, just gotta roll with the punches, I guess. Oh, it's back. for an online game. Ooh, you guys played a game together and he fell for another girl in that game. Aye. He introduced her to the game. Yeah, that's rough. Even wanting the equipment back from the game. Oh yeah, for sure. So, like, do the two of them share a house together? And are okay, come to classes. So maybe they are university students? Sure sounds like it. So we have Akane and Momo. Not to be confused with Windows. True. True, life goes on. Oh, she's looking for a job soon, too. Forever, Force of Savior. Why did I read forever? Force of Savior. That reminds me of like Rio Savior or something like that. That's cute. Wow. Okay, just because you guys aren't going out together, why do you need to unfriend a person? Oh yeah, it's just putting her anger out in the game. Is that gonna be Yamada? Very weird character. Familiar. Ah, it's a cute mate. Yeah, it is Yamada. He's not saying anything, huh? Wow. Okay, it was only 2 minutes. It wasn't. She answers immediately, and he takes his time to answer. And it was even a short answer as well. Look at that. Yes. The music's kind of... Right? 2 minutes to say hello. Yes. Oh, look, he actually said more stuff this time. Prophet Stone. A 0.01% of dropping. Yeah, like, no way would I ever get a drop like that. My looks horrible. Taking 2 minutes to talk. If you're not going for that, can you leave? Yeah, she's gonna take her anger out on him now. Anger honorifics. And she even said an emoticon at the end. It's an Afro stranger. Troop was so stressing. Showtime. Drinking the coffee or tea. Handing out profit stamps, huh? Oh, in real life. Okay. So is she gonna go there? Oh. Wow, she's thinking. That's rough that he dumped her for a girl in the game. That sucks so much.
あっちも俺のこと好きだって言ってくれて本当
Sorry,
にご
I
めん
can't take this guy serious.
どうせもうその子と付き合ってるんでしょ
Basically, online. I don't know if he ever met her in real life. That was instinct transition that kind of stuck there for a moment. She's gonna go to the event anyway. That's how she wants to do this. Yeah, she's nowhere near over him. You're right. Of course it is.
なんとでも言ってすげえ私を捨ててゲームの女を選んだこと絶対後悔させてやる惜しいことしたなって絶対後悔させてやる
At least she is having some motivation. For a weird reason, but motivation nonetheless. Look at how cute she is. Actually hopping. And there's Force the Savior. The with all the stuff she bought and going to this, yeah. Most likely, yes. There are a couple of girls, like one or two others, but mostly guys for sure. Is Takuma, yeah. So they have met. No, don't do this, Akane. Don't do this. Wow, her shoe flew out. What are you, Cinderella? Yeah. Still chasing after him. And I'm guessing the guy she bumped into is Yamada. Wait, his voice is familiar. Where did I hear his voice from? He's not answers. That's cute. Yeah, he said the exact same line.
あれこんなセリフ最近どっかで
Yeah.
山田
Bingo.
アフロの山田
あんた誰
I don't know how to take that question. Is he confirming? Is he denying? I mean, slow reactions kind of fit in with that whole conversation they had. And he's the one that found her. He's actually talking to Yamada. Yeah, Mr. Yamada. He's a famous pro gamer. He makes videos. Locally. She's like, I can take advantage of this. Yeah, notice how this guy that was going out with you did not even notice your presence. And you got her into this. Did he already leave? Okay, no. He's not even playing along. I mean, aren't they kind of seeing him do that? She's desperate. And real life stuff. Yeah, diehard fan of his. Yeah, she kind of got her revenge. What is up with her lips? So weird. Yeah. And she's gonna go drinking. Is she alone, or is she with her friend there? Oh, she's with him. Yeah, won the battle of Civil War is a good way. Can I go home yet? He doesn't care one bit. It wasn't really. Who's this Takuma person? Yeah, you didn't tell him that who you were. They napped Paladin. I know, right? You didn't say anything. How did he realize who you were? Yeah, you kind of didn't really think this through. Oh. Oh. And here I thought he was actually gonna do something for her. I don't know why I had my hopes up there for a second. That sounds great. FPS games. I'm not too big into FPS. Yeah, she's completely unfamiliar to gamer lingo. Yeah. Didn't you notice that he's not really interested in this right now? Yeah, that's the unrealistic part about this. Gaming or romance? Oh yeah, gaming for sure.
っかりじゃないしね。私みたいにゲームで浮気されたりとか。
悲惨っすね。
I still think this Aerie girl looks weird. Like her face, especially the mouth, very weird looking. I don't know what he saw in her. Hopefully personality, because looks is not it. Look how she's so doom and gloom right now. Oh wow, was that from the fall? Yeah. That was such a long time ago. Oh, wow, she's only realizing stuff now. Great leg. Something telling me you're actually gonna end up liking the fact that you went to the event.
あれ？あいつまさか帰った？
Something tells me he didn't leave yet. Even though it does sound like something he do, I don't think he left yet. What's she pouting there? I feel so sad for her. So...
大丈夫ですか?
Yeah, there he is. Oh, just crying. You guys left your drinks unattended. Huh? Look at that. He's being attentive. That's sweet. Look at that. You notice.
買ってきてくれたの？
血だらだら出てるの気になったんで。
それでわざわざ？
まあ、
Yeah, look at that.
あとコーラ3杯くらい飲んじゃったし。
Oh. Yeah. She's in an emotional state right now. Go ahead and order whatever you want. Just stay. And isn't she still gonna look for work yet? So where's all this money coming from? And the room on the beast. Wait. She drank too much and fell asleep? So she's like at his place right now? Yeah, because of the hungover. Yeah, because there's something going on here.
しつこいですよ。
Hello.
ああ、悪い。ちょっと離席する。すぐ戻る。
Ah, and the episode ends. But hey, I'm gonna be watching the next episode soon after, because I kind of been away on the trip, so I've been missing out on stuff, and now I'm playing catch up. So he's very disinterested. I was trying to look for another word, but I guess that's the best way to describe him. However, he can be attentive, such as with that band-aid, which that was so sweet. Especially in this time of hurting that she's going through. That she tried to get a comeback on him, but that's just playing with an old wound really, and just came back to bite her in the end. But thankfully she kept hanging out with him, even though he might not agree that was thankfully, but yeah. but now they're got introducing each other, and I feel like she's gonna be able to hang out with him a bit more, and gonna bring out more out of him as well. Since he's not really interested in romance and stuff, just interested in gaming, as he's even sponsored. And I did not look at the timer, so if there's a post-credit scene, I have no idea when to look. Is this it?
やっぱ無課金の髪型って可愛くないな。かといって可愛いのはガチャばっかだし。
Yeah. Yeah, I get you. Of course.
なるほど。手堅くゲットしてほどほどに個性を出せると。定額販売で一番可愛いの買ったぜ。
Did... And everyone has the same hairstyle.
考えることはみんな同じ。
I'm guessing that's before. Oh, I guess that's the end. And that was the episode. Now, you can see how this is gonna be so adorable already. And thankfully, they're university students, not high school students, because they have classes, of course. And she's planning to work part time, so yeah, getting to that. We're probably gonna get that some episode, I imagine, since she mentioned it that she was gonna be looking for a job soon. I don't know how far into the university they are, but it's something. I do like. I think ever since I watched Run for the Wind, I started to look forward for more university animes. Like high school is very common, like way too common. So I do appreciate university students and adults as well. Like I mentioned, Wotakoi was another example of an adult rom-com. And we had plenty, like last season we had the ice guy and his goofy male colleague. Which, I don't know, maybe his voice is also from that show. But look, just check out what are his voices, because he definitely sounded familiar. But yeah, we started this with her having a breakup. Her boyfriend breaking with her because of a girl he met online in the game. The game that he got her into, by the way. And he fell in love with that girl, and so he's dumping his real girlfriend for this other girl that he met. Apparently they met in real life already. Because, I mean, maybe that event was the first time they met offline, but anyway. Yeah, she's very hurt by that. Like, he's even taking the stuff away from her in the game and unfriending her. Wow. She's trying to look for an outlet for that stress, and went like farming the game, just putting her anger on the mobs in Afro Yamada. Didn't really help, because his his interests really did not help out. And just, oh yeah, I don't care about that. Can I just use this place? Instead, when she saw about the event, she realized that he's probably gonna go there. Probably with that girl. I'm gonna show up and show him that I'm better. Like, I mean, you do you to get some motivation there, but that's not gonna work out in the long run. And she did. She got all pretty, bought clothes and everything, and went there, but once she saw him with the other girl, she just... and depression. She was even gonna go run after him there, but she tripped, so... yeah, like... he was not even noticing her presence. That's how little she mentioned him. And she think they were dating just a little while ago. Like, that's rough. Like, only in name, really. He lost interest in her long.
俺好きな子できた。
ネトゲの女に彼氏取られた？残ったのは無駄に育ったキャラだけとか。ストライク。昨日彼氏に振られてイライラしてたから買ってただけ。全く興味ないでしょうけど、私失恋して昇進なんですよ。この狩り場を私のストレスを発散させるために使います。イベント？来場者にはアバターや各種特典プレゼント。へえ、この近くじゃん。そのイベントにおそらくあいつも来るんだよね。美しくなった私を見て深く後悔すればいいわ。ああ、全然立ち直ってない。タクマと進化の。
なんでこんなところに。
タクマ、わあ、すごい偶然。
山田さんじゃないですか。
偶然ね、タクマ。そっちもデートなの？
あれ、茜じゃん。いたの？
いたわよ、ずっとね。
However, something that he is interesting is Mr. Yamada, the pro gamer that has sponsors playing games and all that, which that sounds really fun. But maybe one day. I mean, I'm not really counting on that because I'm just doing this more hobby since I do have to work in real life, other stuff. But who knows? Like, one can dream, I guess. I'm just not counting on it, I guess. Anyway, I digress. So Yamada is very known locally, and even Takeda like follows him and comments every time, like an avid fan of his. So he was surprised to see Yamada there, and she decided, I'm gonna take this opportunity to show him up. Oh yeah, this is my boyfriend. I'm like, I'm not. Mr. Don't get a clue and not interested in getting involved in this. Which I get it. Sometimes you just don't want to get involved in other people's romantic conflicts. So she ended up paying him with the event pin so that he would agree to it for today. And only later did he realize, oh wait, you're here as well? Yeah. So afterwards they went out for drinks with her paying apparently, and she just wanted to let out the stress and cry and just complain because she realized that her plan didn't actually work and it backfired on her as she saw them being all lovey-dovey. And all he wanted to do was get out of there, which, yeah, he was not very interested in her endeavors. However, he did see how much she was hurting, crying, and even saw that she was literally hurt. So, once she went to the bathroom, realized like how dirty and hurt she was, which was a couple hours back, by the way. She came back, saw that there was no one there, and she started to feel that lonesomeness again. Because, yeah, her boyfriend's gone, and this guy that was keeping her company really just most likely left, as he has no interest in it. However, he just went to buy some band-aids to help her out, and that was very sweet of him.
まさか一人で？
まさか。紹介するね。私の新しい彼氏。違います。あげます。来場者特典でもらったんですけど、よければ。
彼氏です。
彼氏よ。なんだろうこの感じ。試合に勝って勝負に負けたみたいな。
試合にも勝ってないんじゃないですか。見た感じ。ところで俺帰っていいっすか？
いいじゃん、付き合ってよ。一人でいたくないんだもん。本当は今日おしゃれした私を見せて後悔させるつもりだったのに、あんなの 見せられるつもりじゃなかったのに。こんなイケメンなのにモテないわけないじゃん。
興味ないっすね、恋愛とかよくわかんねえし。
うわー、あ、服汚れてる。転んだ時に汚しちゃったか。うわ、足もすりむいてる。あれ、あいつまさか帰った？どうせこれからは一人なんだから。
大丈夫っすか？うわ、
何それ。
絆創膏です。今10秒くらいで買ってきました。
買ってきてくれたの？
血ダラダラ出てるの気になったんで。
それでわざわざ？
And of course, we ended at his place because she's hungover. So he ended up taking her there because he had no idea where she lives. And don't worry, I know for sure he hasn't done anything to you. He has no interest in romance. As he put it out, between romance and gaming, gaming wins by far. Like, he has no interest in romance. But I feel like you're gonna bring that out of him eventually. Not sure how soon, but we'll have to see. As for the game, Words of Saber, I feel like that might be like a reference to Tree of Saber. I think that's the name of the game. I played like only a little bit of that a while, like a long time ago. Friends and stuff. I think only one friend continued it, but anyway. I wonder if we're gonna have other games reference, or it's just gonna be Forest of Saber. Because he did mention he's an FPS gamer mostly. So I'm not really big into FPS. I do occasionally play one here and there. So maybe I'll get a reference. Who knows? But yeah, now they're very much involved, and I feel like they're gonna be more involved in each other's lives on. And I'm there for it. I want to see how this goes because I am enjoying it so far. But yeah, that's all for this episode. And with that being said, see you next time. Bye bye.